Hello there, I'm Lily Tondell, and the name of my company is, for the backpack, is East West Company. So my final score for the simulation was a 32 out of 100, which isn't the best, and that's probably most likely what I was not aiming for. But I surprisingly placed third on the leaderboard, and compared to six other companies. I was battling six other companies, and I still placed sixth, so I'm not mad. I mean, I still placed third, so I'm not mad about that. So today I'm going to reflect on my performance in this simulation and my walkthrough on how I could have done better, my marketing strategy, my marketing decisions, and what I've learned from this experience. So, performance summary. So, if I could find it, if we go here, we could see, oh no, I don't think that's where I find it. I think it's leaderboard. Okay, let's go to cumulative. So, when we were looking at the cumulative leaderboard, I noticed that my overall score was extremely low for my liking, but I scored particularly decent for product satisfaction, getting a 42%, while other companies were around the same amount, but 42%, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. So even though I placed third, I noticed that some players' overall scores were lower than mine. Like, people who were above me were lower than mine, and compared product satisfaction for what companies that snow sport were lower than mine. Their customer satisfaction was lower than mine compared to mine. It was just lower. I found it was lower, so that was surprising. So for my segment, I decided to pick university students. Obviously, I'm a NATE student, I'm a university student, so I obviously wanted to pick that. And I also picked it because of the size of the market. The market size is 54,026. I don't know, I can't say numbers, okay? I highlighted it. That was the market size, and the growth rate was 5%. So that was kind of promising. I kind of wanted to look into it, and I was like, okay, all right, this is something I would want to do. So I decided to keep the same segment throughout the whole game. I didn't change it once. And something that was really interesting to me is that another segment that liked my backpack was the luxury segment. They liked my features, and they kind of liked the price that I had. They thought it was a good bargain. But yeah, I found out they kind of liked it. Oh yeah, and also urban commuters also liked it. Thought it was a good price, perfect sizing. They didn't like the color, but that's okay. If anything, I think I should have changed it to urban commuters. I feel like that was my best bet, to change my segment to them, because they were kind of liking my backpack more. Now that I'm looking at it right now, they kind of liked it more than the university segment, which but yeah. So, oh my god. So initially, my product, I don't know if I can see the history here, but first of all, I started off with just a basic backpack. I made it like teardrop, and then I think I added like the basic spaghetti straps, and then just basic things. But one thing that I added was a water bottle, and then university logo, and then I made sure that it was eco-friendly, because that was one of the major wants for university students. They really wanted, aiming at 66%, they wanted a backpack that was eco-friendly. So I was making sure that my backpack would be as eco-friendly as it could have gotten. And I adjusted the thing I adjusted the most for my backpack was probably the size and the color. So for the size, I think I went from this backpack and then I changed to this backpack. I went from a round top to a square. And then for color, I was trying everything. I went black, I did green, red, and tan. But after every round, I noticed that they didn't like the color. So I was like, okay, do blue. They liked blue. So I kept it blue and that was it. So when we talk about pricing, when we talk about the price of the backpack, I made it at, my margin unit was 125 to, what am I saying, $27.50, and I just basically times it by 2 to get my unit price and what I was selling it for. So it was kind of hard to sell when, like, because other backpacks, I felt like my backpack was one of the cheapest backpacks. So that's why I was kind of surprised that oh, I guess not, it wasn't the cheapest backpack, but I tried to make it still affordable because I know it's coming, what the university students, they want it to be in their budget. So I was fearing that it wouldn't be in their budget, but I tried to keep it in their budget. So when we talk about distribution, so initially I was only selling at the university store because I thought university students, a large reach of them, go to the university store. It's going to be, but I realized that wasn't the only place that is accessible and the only place they could buy from. So I also sold online, and then I believe I sold at the department store. And I also positioned my backpack to be for promotion. Let's go back to let's talk about discounts and promotions. So first, I put it on sale at all my stores, and it was doing good. I was doing pretty good, and then I kept the discount going. I didn't change it. I should have changed it. I don't know why I didn't change it, but I should have changed it. So when we talk about positioning and promotion, I made sure that it was considered eco-friendly, and I put fun for a bit. I did both. It was interchangeable. I was making sure that it was branded and marketed and positioned as eco-friendly. And where I promoted it was on social media as well as a celebrity gossip blog. So when I talk about my quarter in general, I think that I had tons of difficulty doing this simulation, and okay. And then when we talk about the competitors, I definitely feel like I wasn't really paying attention to this part. Maybe I was just being like random with my choices, I feel like. But like, I feel like I should have looked at my competitors more, like the numbers, instead of looking at just the leaderboard. I wasn't looking at anything in this section. I was looking at the leaderboard more, which I think I should have focused more on these numbers here. I don't know if I could click it. These numbers. I feel like I should have definitely paid attention to these numbers more and how to work around those numbers instead of looking at the leaderboard. I think that would have helped me. But yeah, in conclusion, this simulation taught me about real-time marketing, decision making, analyzing competitors, kinda, and also how to research a market and how to adapt and consistently branding. And I feel like I could definitely apply some of these things that I learned to my future career in business and hospitality. So I really did. I liked it, even though I didn't do the best. It wasn't that hard, but overall the simulation was engaging and sometimes stressful, but also kind of fun. So thanks for your time.